Hi, my name is Boris and welcome to Cosmic Trading, and today we're going to cover Amazon, QQQ, MAGS, and LLY. Let's start with Amazon real quick. So, because Amazon is currently trading at a level 3 downtrend, I knew we would face a lot of resistance around this area, and as you can see in our last candle, we are using this blue trend line as support, and we are getting a slight rejection from gap 1 on the level 3 downtrend. So hopefully we'll break it this week, because if this failed to hold as support, this blue line right here, then we're looking at a easily 7% to the downside, and we're most likely gonna use this red trend line as support. But if we do manage to break this, then we'll probably have a nice 4, maybe 6% to the upside maximum. Now let's move on to QQQ. So remember, we're running a nice little experiment here, and I said that because this area is combined both with the short-term trend and the overall downtrend, that we would face a lot of resistance. So I said last week that we'll probably drop 1.8% and use this blue line as support, which we did exactly that. And now we are retesting this area that was combined with both the short-term and long-term downtrend. And as you can see, we are having a lot of difficulty currently of breaking it. So hopefully we do, but if we fail to and we use this blue line as support again, it's about 1.4% to the downside. But if we start going back to the upside, we got about 2.8% to the upside, which is gonna be our next area of resistance. But that's for the short-term trend. So the biggest area of resistance is right there with this darker blue line, because it represents the overall downtrend, and it's at a level 1. So it is pretty strong, and it is about 6% to the upside. Now let's move on to MAGS. So MAGS is still struggling with the level 3 downtrend currently. We're still within that boundary right there. We had a slight rejection from this yellow trend line right there, which is at a level 4. So if we can't break this, it might be troubling. Interesting. Now let's move on to LLY. So LLY is having a very bad couple last day. So I really thought that this area would hold as support, but it just passed through it like butter. And as you can see, like, it tried to hold this yellow trend line as support for a little bit, but nah, denial. So if it continued to go down, then we're probably gonna use this downtrend line as support, which is about 3.6% to the downside. And if things get really bad, then we'll retest this other downtrend line, which is about 9.3% to the downside. Now this red lines represent the overall downtrend at level 1, which tends to be the strongest, and as you can see, it is about 258 days, and because of the amount of time it has, it's even stronger over time. So those areas should definitely hold as support, and if it does touch them, I'm definitely gonna buy this as a short-term trade, of course. Now I don't know exactly all the details on what's going on with LLY, but as you know, the market gonna bombard it with a bunch of bad news, like, oh, the earning wasn't as good, or different drugs not doing as well as the market want to, you know, small stuff like that. Anyways, I wish you all the best. Thank you for watching. I hope to see you next time.